guys, I'm sharing with you a foundation hack that for me has been life-changing. I heard about using this method of adding a facial oil to your foundation, but because I have very oily skin, I didn't think that it was going to work very well for me, but in fact, it actually works beautifully. So I wanted to bring it to you in case you haven't heard about it yet. That way you can try it as well. So it is very, very simple. All you need is just a facial oil of some sort. The one that I am using is the Josie Maran 100% pure argan oil. So you could use any facial oil as long as you're not using something that might be a nighttime oil that has retinol or anything like that in it, because then if you go out in the sun, you're not going to get the benefits from that specific type of an oil. So that's why I think the argan oil is actually a really good option for this. So essentially what I do every day is I put my regular foundation, except I don't need to use quite as much because this is going to kind of thin out your foundation just a little bit, and it helps to give it an extra slip on the skin, so it's actually a lot easier to apply, especially if you're like me and you're using a more matte or long wear foundation that can dry down really quickly. This comes in a dropper, and I only use one drop, just like that, right? That's all I'm putting into my foundation. I add my foundation on my hands, and then I just blend it all together. I'm using less foundation with this method. And here's the thing, is that, like I said, it helps the foundation slide on beautifully on your skin. It slips beautifully, especially when you're using a really good foundation brush. But even if you use a beauty blender, then it still works really well. But there is something about adding the face oil, just that one drop of face oil, that helps that foundation really melt into your skin, and the foundation looks more like just your skin. It becomes one with your skin. And again, you know, I live in Texas, it's hot, it's very humid, and I have oily skin, and adding this one drop of face oil to my foundation hasn't made me more oily or anything like that. I will say, if you have very dry skin, you might even want to do 1, 2, maybe even 3 drops of a facial oil, and this might make a really huge difference in how your foundation goes on your skin and how it looks. Just grab yourself some face oil. It doesn't need to be anything expensive. Again, I'm just using pure argan oil. Add a drop or two to your foundation and try it. See if it doesn't help it blend better, look more natural, give just a beautiful, beautiful finish to your skin. So I'm so happy that I personally tried this, and that's why I wanted to share it with you guys, because it really is a great method.